Shoulder internal rotation is a significant limitation in most athletes. Specifically when we're doing Olympic weightlifting or even swimming, what we get into is this hang position. So internal rotation is this motion. What happens is when we don't have this motion, we can't get into the hang position just before we catch a clean or finish off with the stroke for swimming. So what happens is we tend to dump the shoulder forward to get that prerequisite shoulder internal rotation. The problem is that even if we try to keep the shoulder blade back and work on that ourselves, if we really can't get that shoulder to stay in place. So what we're going to do is a mobilization to help keep that shoulder back. Then we're going to go into the hang position, but also the press position with that banded mobilization at your shoulder. So attaching the band behind you, you're going to grab the band and bring it around your shoulder. So I like doing this against the rig because it helps me stabilize and I'm able to get some good pressure without having to lean forward and feel like I'm going to be slingshotted back. So from this position, you're just going to do 5 rotations forwards and backwards. The band's going to help pull that shoulder blade back. You're probably going to hear a fair amount of crunching and cracking. That's just the shoulder moving. So 5 times backwards, then we're going to go forwards. Really focus on letting that shoulder be pulled back by the band and then coming out of that. So once you're done there, what we're going to do, stand up nice and tall, support yourself with the rig behind you. The band's going to be pulling your shoulder blade back. And from here, what we're going to do is just a basic push-up position. So from front rack position, we're just going to let the elbow come back, stay in an internally rotated position. And as the elbow comes back, make sure that you don't dump the shoulder forward. Everything stays nice and tight. Shoulder back, forwards, and back. Right about here, you're going to feel your shoulder rotate forward, let it come back, and then finish that movement. What else we can do is get into this hang position. So arm is going to be out at 90 degrees. The band's still pulling you back. And you're just going to go into external rotation and then down into internal rotation. The band should be able to help you stabilize your shoulder blade and just focus on that rotation where you need it. As you can see with all of those are limitations that I have. So as I repositioned, I want you to do the same thing. So as that band's pushing you back, you're gonna feel your shoulder coming forward. That's fine, we're just learning this movement. So I want you to reposition, let that band do its work, and every 2 or 3 reps, just remember the shoulder has to be back. The band's gonna pull it, so just let it relax. Don't try to fight it, just let it pull back into the band.